Hello, this is Debbie with Food Prepping Channel, and tonight I'm going to show you how I fix homemade potato soup. And I got my handy Vidalia chop wizard out because I've got 2 onions that I have to chop up, and let's see, 1, 2, I had to cut off part of these, so probably 5 stalks of celery. And I'm going to show you again on my chop wizard because this thing is just awesome. Alright, I'm going to cut it up into 4s. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's that. There's that. There's that. Alright, now let's cut this one up. And I think it'll go just like that. Yep. So 2 medium onions. Take a stick of margarine and put it in your frying pan, and we're going to saute, put these onions in there, and then when I get ready to do the celery, I'll bring you back. Okay, and now I've got all the celery chopped up, and I want you to see that I'm using the larger size for the chop wizard. Instead of the smaller size, it's the larger size. And then I can put like 2 of those on there. Oops, let me get this on right. Let's chop it. That one's a little bit too big. And we're going to saute the onions and the celery until they are soft. Alright, and so here's all my celery. And my beautiful daughter's going to put that in the pot with the onions, and now we'll bring you back when we're getting ready to do the potatoes. Okay, here you can see that the onions and celery are being sauteed in my frying pan with 1 stick of margarine, and once they get tender, the whole thing will go into the big pot of, with the potatoes, and I'll bring you back once we do that. Okay, now I'm going to start peeling my potatoes, and some of you wanted to know what kind of potato peeler I have. It's Farberware. I got it from Walmart, and it's one of the best potato peelers I've ever had. And here's the pot that I'm going to use for the potato soup, and here's the potatoes. I've got I had a 10-pound bag of potatoes before I got the 50 pounds yesterday, so I'm going to use those up. These are just these are Idaho potatoes, so it's 15 of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel them, and once I get them all peeled and washed, I'll bring you back and show you what size I cut them up into. Okay, I'm back. We've washed all the potatoes, and I'm going to use my trusty Paladine knife that I got from Walmart. And what I do is I just cube the potatoes. Cut it in half and then slice that. And I use pretty big cubes of potatoes because my daughter likes it like that. So since she's going to bring me a new grandson in December, I guess I better give her what she wants. My other daughter just called, and so I added a few more potatoes because she wants some. So I'll have to take her some tomorrow. So this pan right here, pot, whatever you want to call it, is going to be pretty full up with potatoes. Alright, so I'll bring you back when I get finished all these, and we'll get ready to put it on the stove. Okay, the potatoes have all been cut up, and there they are in the pot. And what we're going to do right now is turn the stove on high. And then I'm going to move back. I'm dumping all of the onions and the celery and the butter into the pot. I mean margarine. One of these days I'm going to learn to say margarine, but I've just always said butter. Okay, now they're all in there. And we're going to add salt. Because this is potato soup and because it's potatoes, you got to put right much in there. So probably 2 or 3 tablespoons. And then ground pepper, my cherry ground pepper. Alright, and then I know I used the stick when I did the onions and the celery, but now I'm going to put another stick of margarine in. Okay, so I'm going to put another stick of margarine in there, and then that's got to cook up until it gets, until the potatoes are pretty tender. So I'll bring you back when I get to the last stage of it. Okay, I just want to let y'all know that I'm going to add a little bit more of, I've got some celery salt here, McCormick's celery salt, and then I've got McCormick's onion powder, and I'm going to put a little bit of that in there, and I just wanted to bring you back and show you that. And so I'll bring you back when I'm almost ready to serve it. I've got about a cup of milk, and I put probably 2 tablespoons of flour, and we've whisked it up, so this hopefully will make it thick. Alright, we'll bring you back when we're ready to show you what it looks like. Okay, brought you back. This is the finished product. This is my potato soup that everybody really likes. And I made just some Jiffy muffin mix, but I just made it into cornbread. And my daughter's going to be the one that takes a bite of it. And she's going to let us know what she thinks. It's very hot, so...
It's so good.
Okay, so now you have it. There's my potato soup. And I hope you'll try this out and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.